2020 is shaping up to be a phenomenal year in gaming. With remakes of some all-time classics as well as some enticing new IPs coming down the pipeline, gamers around the globe seem poised to be glued to their couches for almost the entire year. With that in mind, here are my 5 most anticipated games of 2020. And as always, before we get started, I would encourage you to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what we do here. Obligatory channel plug out of the way, let's begin the countdown. Number 5, Resident Evil 3. The remake of Resident Evil 2 was a resounding hit back in February of this year, and Capcom looks to keep the nostalgia train rolling with a remake of what is arguably the most famous game in the series. The return of Nemesis will undoubtedly resurrect the feelings of dread many a 90s gamer felt playing the original version in all of its polygon goodness. Even as someone who isn't as big into Resident Evil as many others, I can barely contain my excitement to hop on my PS4 and run around a completely redesigned Raccoon City being chased by this mutant monstrosity once again. Whether you're a filthy casual like me or a grizzled veteran when it comes to the famous series of survival horror games, everyone can agree this game is easily one of the most anticipated of the coming year. Number 4, Elden Ring. Look, I know we haven't seen any gameplay, and I know the 2020 release date isn't concrete yet, but please, just indulge me for the From Software fanboy that I am. After the smash success that was 2019's Sekiro: Shadows Die Twice, famed Dark Souls writer, director, and crusher of players' dreams Hidetaka Miyazaki has teamed up with the only man on planet Earth who likes to cause more pain to his fanbase in American writer George R.R. Martin. The idea of these two titans collaborating on a title that is likely to feature the staple gameplay of the Soulsborne series is just filling my happy little heart to brim. So yes, even though all we've gotten so far is a teaser trailer, I can't help but put this on the list. I'm sorry. Number 3, Final Fantasy VII. Here we have yet another remake of a legendary game coming in hot. Final Fantasy VII is one of the landmark titles of the 1990s, and for years people have been begging Square Enix for a remake in all of the graphical glory modern systems have to offer. And after years of delays and setbacks, it looks like we will finally get our wish. Dropping in March of next year with a completely revamped combat system, new character designs, and a fully voiced cast, it looks like we will get to experience Cloud's epic saga all over again, with a fresh new look at the RPG that defined a generation. Number 2, Cyberpunk 2077. The folks at CD Projekt Red have been hard at work after the groundbreaking hit that was 2015's Witcher 3. The result of that labor is the sci-fi dystopian fever dream that will be dropping on systems next April. As if the hype around this title wasn't big enough given the development team behind it, we also found out recently the game will include Keanu fucking Reeves, an announcement that sent the already filled hype meter soaring into the sun for many gamers. Gameplay footage looks promising with a spicy mix of open world exploration and crazy sci-fi gadgetry. This game easily looks to be a day one purchase for any RPG fan. Number 1. My most anticipated game of 2020 is The Last of Us 2. To this day, The Last of Us is the best story I have ever seen in a video game. The harrowing and emotional tale of Joel and Ellie's journey through a nightmarish apocalypse has stuck with me from the second I put the controller down, and I have been bursting with anticipation from the moment the sequel was announced. Naughty Dog has been one of the most consistent developers in all of gaming. A company that has somehow managed to improve upon perfection several times over. I have no doubt this sequel will be every bit as amazing as the other classic games they have created, and I can hardly contain my excitement to finally dive into this long-awaited follow-up to one of my favorite games of all time. Well, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I know there are quite a few big names I left off the list, so comment below and tell me some of the other games you're looking forward to next year. No matter how you slice it, 2020 is looking to be one of the richest years we've had in a long time for gaming, and I know all of you are just as pumped as I am. Thanks again for watching, and we will see you all next time.